All right, well, there's one particular experience I remember from here. I kept hearing something behind me, so of course I kept looking back, and it seems like every time I looked back, I kept seeing shadow, like dart across from the door over to the wall.
And up in the attic, where the kids would always play, other than some more scuffling, I personally heard a little girl laughing, and it wasn't like bone-chilling, but it sounded like a friendly, just a kid laughing.
And there is an oval bedroom on the second floor. We were doing a 360, and upon review, we had this black apparition just appear in the actual mirror of the door.
We've seen children apparitions peeking around the corner of the attic doorway. We've heard lots of voices and noises upstairs.
So every time I heard a whisper, I'd look back and I'd see the shadow just darting across.
It's overall pretty creepy. It'll send chills down your spine.
We're in Galion, Ohio, at one of the state's oldest iconic locations. Constructed at the turn of the century by Detroit's highly acclaimed architect, Lewis Camper, his finished design would become home to one of the area's most influential families. Their prestige would capture the attention of some of our country's greats, from the legendary author Mark Twain to the brilliant inventor Thomas Edison. During its golden age, this place was an immeasurable epicenter of social and political activity. And during the next 8 hours, we're going to find out how much of that remains. This is Resident Undead, the Gill House.
He can't figure out how somebody so stupid and uneducated could figure this out before he did.
You son of a bitch.
But how about you go talk to Becca? She's not the Rebecca that you know, but she's a good girl.
NDVP.
Can hear that?
NDVP. Is Thomas Edison in this building still with you?
I swear to God, I just heard a little girl giggle.
But they're really loving you, Chris.
Children, I'm constantly told that I sound angry all the time. This is actually my nice voice.
Oh
can hear
my
it.
God. It said
Yeah,
my name.
that was amazing.
Quick, we'll review it. That is us. Did you hear that scream? Almost like,
What the hell?
Now it's getting to be where there's movement in all four corners.
I have a message. You can see me. There is an afterlife.
Do you believe in time travel? What if I told you I found a way to reach back into the past? I got an idea. Our world consists of countless portals that allow us to bridge time and space, each a doorway to a unique past. Loyalty is the only code, so I assembled my inner circle to join me. Chris Musgrove.
Do it again!
Ashley Leckie.
Hi, guys.
And Rebecca Kirschbaum.
Can't make deals with things that aren't human.
Using a device we call Pandora, it will be our compass as we travel back to the past by creating ripples in time. Shut your mouth. It's time to see what the history books got right. This is Resident Undead. The Gill House. Constructed in 1903 by Detroit's famous architect Lewis Camper, this icon now sits as a relic that reminds us of a time once past. The Gill story actually starts almost 100 years earlier, though, in 1818, when David Gill, who was one of the first settlers in Galion, inherited 160 acres of farmland. Take note, as this would only be the starting line of the Gill's notoriety and influence. David would undoubtedly lay the foundation for a legacy, but it was his son Bloomer Gill that would welcome in the golden age for the family. He would go on to marry the love of his life, Nellie Stewart, in February of 1885. Together they would have 4 children, and given the time period, they lived quite the luxurious lifestyle. Not only having a juggernaut of a palace to roam through and play, The children had an entire attic for basketball with their friends and even swimming. They were without a doubt the descendants of a new American royalty. But where did this power and influence come from? Bloomer Gill throughout the years made several strategic business endeavors with well-known figures throughout the state. Eventually, through climbing the ladder of success, he would ultimately make friends with some of the most prestigious business moguls of the time. Henry Ford, founder of the Ford Motor Company that we all know so well today, was so close of a friend of Bloomer that he drove one of the first manufactured Model Ts all the way from Detroit to Galion just to casually visit. Thomas Edison, most commonly known as the inventor of modern electricity, he would become a regular at the house due to him marrying one of Bloomer's daughters, Mila. It's even speculated that the Gills were rubbing shoulders with President Warren Harding. Now, it's not confirmed if he ever visited the house, but it's likely due to the fact that the late president actually grew up 5 miles away, and when he tragically died, he was buried in nearby Marion. After attending the presidential funeral, Harry Firestone, Edison, and Ford stopped at the house for lunch and to pay further respect to the fallen president. On top of Harding, another American legend that was believed to walk through these hallways was no other than one of the most prestigious authors of all time, Mark Twain. With all of these high-profile friends, it's not hard to understand why the Gills reign supreme. Tonight's investigation will be quite unique. We know spirits remain, and you should know by now we're not here to keep proving it. We're here to map out the haunting, and in order to accomplish such an extensive task, we will be joined by Rebecca's mentor, Michelle Belanger. I've seen what both of them can do, and there is no better place to have them work in tandem in order to map out an uncharted haunting. In addition, Ashley will not be able to join us for tonight's investigation, so we brought in another good friend, Marka Rhine. You'll see her with several other friends throughout the night that we've recruited.
All right, it's rolling around 9 o'clock. We're beginning our investigation inside the Gill house. We have such a long day ahead of us. It's going to be exhausting. But let's go around the horn as usual.
A long day. The sun's down.
The sun is down. It's going to be a long night. So, sweet Becca, you ready for tonight?
Let's do it.
It's going to be exciting. It's been a long day so far. Marka Rhine and Chris Musgrove. Let's go. This is what's going to suck, Markers. We're actually going to make our way from the ground floor all the way up to the attic to start. We like to be healthy. So.
Whatever. Last time you were like, we're going to start at the bottom and go all the way up because it's stronger that way. We're stronger.
So the basement will be last?
The basement will be, pretty much getting there to the last,
I want to go first. I don't got a light.
You want to go first? All right.
Not because I'm scared, but because I don't have a light.
Step.
There's a little kid that said, boo.
What's that?
There's a little kid that said, boo.
Oh, really?
Boo.
Anything popping out to you here?
For me, all the energy spirals up and points to the attic as being like a major hotbed. And I keep seeing this woman who's very fascinated by the cameras and the electronics because she doesn't quite understand what they are and how they work. But she's literally like a bug, and these are the bright lights. Fascinated.
Let's keep note of that. We're still going to keep making our way up, though. There's still a few more floors
There's
to
somebody
go.
behind that door too.
Right, this door right over here?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Who are we dealing with?
I don't know, a man, I don't know. It's kind of weird because it's definitely more like intimidation than anything else that I've seen.
Well, there's that wraparound closet that's in there too that connects both of the
Yeah,
rooms.
that's right.
Ooh, I get the creeps in there. Like actually, like I get the creeps.
You say she's seen a man in there?
Yeah. I do. Like my hands hurt because of
Are you kidding?
because of the way the energy's pooling in my hands.
Maybe we should just do a quick, I know we were making our way up to the attic. Maybe we should just do a quick active EVP in here.
Yeah, freaking creepy right here.
Hang on, let's do an active EVP in there.
And in the closet?
Yeah, like right there.
Alright.
We're gonna do a quick active EVP session. For everybody tuning in for the first time, basically, we are going to record and actively listen back into our cameras. If there's anyone here right now We're gonna make this very easy to talk to us. On the count of 3, can you please say whatever you'd like? NDVP?
So a hand reach for it, like
A
freaking.
hand reach, just
like
a
reach
hand
to
try to
touch it, like to see what it is.
Are you kidding me?
No,
All right.
it's weird.
All right, we're gonna play this back right into your camera, Chris.
On the count of 3, can you please say whatever you'd like? NDVP?
Holy shit! I hear
Did it
God.
say-
Did I hear God? In that? No, wait, maybe wait. Hang
Wait,
on.
play one more time
Yeah.
before we say anything.
On the count of 3, can you please say whatever you'd like? NDVP?
Oh, that just gave me chills.
Right?
Yeah.
Hang on, let's listen to that one more time. I think I hear touch it. God.
I
Am I hearing
hear
that?
touch it. I definitely hear
Touch
touch
at the
it.
beginning, and then
That's
you're-
strange.
At the back, I hear.
Isn't that weird? It feels like there's
it
literally
does.
somebody right there. Like you feel like you gotta hit somebody.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
All right, good. Let's keep making our way to the top, though. All right.
Ooh, I just got an instant headache. I see candles lit and kind of like giggling voices of like women like thinking that they're so funny, kind of like a seance, like ghostly hands reaching out to touch these women who don't really know that they're actually communicating with something. And it happened up here. This was an opening of some sort.
Did people hold seances in this house? The flash is the round table, sitting, the hands, and that same woman again, with the woman who was waiting, the woman I saw in the chair. And she's sitting, and as stereotypical as it is, there's that invitation, you know, she's got her head bowed, almost as in prayer. There is a prayerful feel to it. It's not just her sitting, but I think she's done this by herself as well. Are you here? Is anyone here? Howard, we're looking for Howard tonight. Is Howard here?
And I do see, no, not a noose, but some sort of hanging. But it's not a noose, actually. It's somebody is saying something about hanging, and they're giving me the image of a noose so that I will identify it as hanging, but the actual hanging that took place was not. If it even took place, it might just be a legend, but somebody's talking about a hanging that did not take place with a noose specifically.
Wow, this feels like I'm gonna like drop into a deep hole of I don't know what the hell.
Good, guys, up here.
Something's not right up in this space. I feel a tightness in my throat, or actually around my throat, or something. I know it's not physical. It's. I keep seeing somebody hanging.
All right, we're gonna do one active EVP session. Please talk to us through this box right here. End EVP, ending EVP.
Hello.
Hello.
Clear as day, hello. Somebody was brought in from an outside source as a sort of party trick to do a seance.
Really?
Like somebody who does this professionally was brought into this home to do some sort of communication, and I just heard her voice, it's a little older, say hello.
Wow. All right, Chris, I'm gonna play this back into your recorder again. All right, here we go.
Please talk to us through this box right here. NDVP. NDVP.
No, yeah, we're gonna have to analyze that a little bit closer. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I wanna start the night off really quick, really fast. I'm just gonna let you set up for my quarantine real quick.
Okay.
Let's do it up here, all right?
Game time.
Game time.
A quarantine is the part of the night where each of us will be isolated in one of the location's most highly active areas.
Getting very uncomfortable.
The concept is simple. Since we believe some spirits are intimidated by our numbers, this will give them the opportunity to feel less threatened. I will be quarantined in the attic, which appears to be an unusually energized area of the house. Downstairs, a TV will be broadcasting a live feed so Becca can tell the team what she sees interacting with me. Just a few rooms over, Michelle will be using her ability of remote viewing to also see who is with me. Known as extrasensory perception, this allows her to seek a desired target or location that is not near her by only using her mind. We've done this several times with Becca and yielded phenomenal results, but by adding Michelle, we've taken this experiment to a whole new level. So with 20 minutes on the clock and 2 Pandoras running, my quarantine begins now.
You son of a bitch. I'm gonna start on Pandora's.
I hear music playing. Swinging, people like dancing. I don't think it's from specifically the attic, but I see people dancing.
Should be good.
You can hear that music again. Not with my ears, but strains of the music again. Music, like an old Victrola or something. I don't know if I see somebody dancing or a couple dancing, or if it's somebody thinking about dancing. It feels like a memory. So I'm curious about you kids. I don't know if you are kids who grew up here. I'm not sure that I get that sense. I mean, there's some attachment to this place. You seem to enjoy it, but I don't know if you came here after the fact or not. To be honest, I'm not even sure you're kids.
All right, I heard earlier that there were some children down here. I'm curious to know what kind of games you kids played up here. Can you tell me? Talk right there, please.
Talk right there, please.
You seem to like playing, so I invite you to play some games with us.
Tell him that the kids don't think he's any fun.
The kids don't think you're any fun.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're any fun either. It takes two, kids. It takes two. Let's play. Tell me what you want to play.
So let's play Cover Your Eyes. Tell him let's play Cover Your Eyes.
I want to play Let's Cover Your Eyes.
I don't even know what game that is. Listen, there are two girls here tonight. They can see you, children. They told me all about you. I was told that you kids were being bad. You were hiding up here. Come on, just tell me. I like bad things too.
I like bad things too.
A little boy and a little girl. You guys are so stereotypical in the way you appear. Are you even two entities, or maybe just one thing presenting an image?
Do they still want to play Cover My Eyes?
Yes. They said they're afraid of being spanked.
Yes, they're afraid of being spanked, but they still want to play the game.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I did not. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I wasn't actually making a joke. Like they actually are afraid you're going to spank them because you sound like you're mad at them.
Children, I'm constantly told that I sound angry all the time. This is actually my nice voice. I'm trying to lower it the best I can. But I just want to learn about you. That's it. You're not in trouble for anything, okay?
They want him to literally cover his eyes like Michelle did, like that other lady did.
They literally want you to cover your eyes like Michelle did.
Wow. Do you remember when Michelle came up here? And you remember that she was covering her eyes. She wasn't, wow, I've got chills actually. That's really good. All right, listen, I'm gonna cover my eyes, kids, all right? I'm gonna cover my eyes. We're gonna play this game. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Is it easier to make people believe that you are just two little kids running around perpetually playing hide and seek, ring around the rosy, tag?
All right, now what? Were you running around me? Because I thought I heard shuffling over there. Was that it? When I cover my eyes, you're gonna run?
They said you're cheating, Adam. You peeked.
I am cheating.
Tell him there is that woman up there too.
There is that woman up there too.
What's her deal?
Fascinated by any technology.
She's fascinated by any technology.
Fascinated by any technology. Ma'am, if you're near me, and I assume you may have known Thomas Edison, he came to this building, he's been here. Are you intrigued with my technology because you've seen some of Edison's stuff?
They didn't call him Edison. They had a different name for him.
Thomas?
They had a different name for him.
Does she know who I'm talking about, though?
She thinks so.
She thinks so.
In his mind, he's seeing an older man. She sees a younger one.
Is he still here? Is he still here, ma'am? Is Thomas Edison in this building still with you?
What is that?
Stuff going on up
Yeah.
What
He
is-
just heard it too.
What is that?
What bit of a machinery sound was that?
The camera shut off.
Of course it did.
Yeah. I started it back up. Sorry, Adam.
Can you share with everyone something that a lot of people do not know about the Gill house? Something amazing about this house. All you have to do is speak towards those boxes and I will be able to hear your voice.
I have a message. I'm here. You can see me. There is an afterlife.
I don't know, Becca, what's going on exactly around this area here? Do you see anything going on? I feel like I'm being watched, but from a distance. And it's the weirdest feeling. I can't describe it.
Sorry, I was trying not to interrupt the Pandora because this was super epic. I have a message.
You can see me?
You can see me. There is an afterlife.
What? I just got chills over me. Ah!
He said, what?
Okay. All right. Ma'am, is that true? You're doing a great job. Our psychics can see you, our sensitives, and you know what that is. That's exciting, but now we have technology to back it up. So one more time, I'm sorry for the interruption. Can you tell me, is there an afterlife?
Can you tell me is there an afterlife?
Adam,
What's up?
she touched the back of your neck and she said, can you feel the hairs on the back of your neck standing up?
Yeah, I've had chills back and forth here going on.
She also always thought that when she delivered the message, she would deliver it by phone.
I've got chills again. Ma'am, do you know that there's a lot of telephones sitting around this house? Are these telephones important to you?
Are these telephones important to you?
There's a man. I have to tell him this, I'm sorry. Adam,
Yes.
there's a man, a male presence that just entered, and he's pissed at you because you figured some shit out that he wanted to figure out.
Hello, good sir. How are you? Sir, what are you so angry about? What did I figure out that you haven't been able to figure out? Talk into these boxes, please.
Talk to these boxes, please.
Feels like, I don't know how to describe it. It just feels a little heavier, and nothing's changed in those few moments. Just heaviness.
Like, he's not the kind of guy who would punch you, but he would definitely throw some shade. So he's basically throwing some shade. He's sitting there staring at you and doesn't understand how somebody so stupid could figure out.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Sorry, you made me laugh.
He can't figure out how somebody so stupid and uneducated could figure this out before he did.
You son of a bitch. I actually did go to college. I did study. I've always been intrigued by the sciences. And it's not hard, sir. It's not hard. I just knew where to look and where to aim. And I'm not trying to be, what's a word you'd understand? I know dick doesn't work, but I'm not trying to be a very mean guy about it. Maybe we can work together. Because you can help me now on the other side. Why don't you help me?
You can help me out on the side. Why don't you help me?
Man, he's really good at manipulating people. Because the guy actually did kind of perk up. He's like, oh, I would help you. Should we go get him?
Yes.
All right, let's go get him. Oh, yeah, he...
Adam,
I've reached the 20 minutes. Are you keep moving?
we just let you know we're on the way to get you.
Excellent.
Excellent. He reminds me of a Ninja Turtle sometimes, like turbulent.
Down. Yeah, no, it's like a swirl of energy.
Yeah, that's why I kept feeling like.
I know. When you turn, I'm like, yeah, I responded to that. I feel
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I'm not the only one that felt that.
There was a meeting room downstairs. Let's sit up there.
Okay.
Let's set up our first ripple. Let's get a little taste of what we do here.
Right.
Let's get down there, all right?
Let's do it.
A ripple in time is a favorite resident undead strategy used in order to stimulate the dead for maximum interaction. We believe that if you introduce something from their past, they're much more likely to respond to you. As usual, we're gonna put a twist on the past. Now, we know Edison walked through this house, but we'd like to see if any of the spirits that remain here remember him. In order to find that out, we'll create a scenario where Edison is revealing his invention of the light bulb for the first time. As many of you already know, Becca will be drawing whoever or whatever interacts with us during the ripple, and now with Michelle here, she'll be doing the same. Afterwards, they'll share what they see. So with 20 minutes on the clock and 2 Pandoras running, let's reintroduce the invention of the century.
I'd like to welcome you to the Gill House. You are the first members of the press to be introduced to my latest invention. You are welcome to ask me any question you'd like.
You said this was going to change the world. Why don't you clear us up? How is this invention going to change the entire world?
It's going to turn night into day. People will be able to spend the evenings in light.
The evening is light.
That's a pretty bold statement. So we're not going to use candles anymore. We're going to use something like this.
Absolutely.
Why don't you give it a little, why don't you show us how this exactly works? All right.
Excuse me, Mr. Edison, but I'm at a loss for words. How does this actually work?
I've created a better incandescent material. The bulb, instead of containing air, contains a vacuum, and the filament is a carbonized bamboo material.
Bamboo material.
Contains a vacuum, and the filament is a carbonized bamboo material.
Bamboo material.
So I'm to understand that this is going to stay lit, this light, for how many hours is this going to stay lit?
Our testing has shown at this point in time 1,200 hours, but I'm continuing to work on improvements to the bulb to increase that length of time.
Well, I'm convinced. I think what I see here can change the world. And I'll be very proud to put this in the Galion Gazette.
Very proud to put this in the Galion Gazette.
And ripple. All right. So what are we looking at?
Okay, so there are those little kids in the corner that we seem to see everywhere, but they say we have to be quiet, we can't talk, because you yelled at those people, so they're like, oh, we have to be quiet.
Hold on. Son of a bitch. All right. Hey guys, we're going live here. It's got to be quiet.
I still see a bitter man who's just like, I could have done this better, but he obviously didn't. And then a fascinated woman. I heard a couple things. I heard a voice say, how does it work? I got excitement and bewilderment, but I also got suspicion. And I've seen it before, it can't sustain itself.
Interesting. They were talking about the bulb.
Yes.
That it cannot sustain itself. Excellent. Now, on to Miss Belanger. All right, Michelle, what did you grab?
Well, I marked it by segments from the ripple. And so when he started to introduce stuff, I got kind of, what's going on? What's he doing? And those were a couple of different voices. There was a woman who was dismissive of the whole thing. That's not Thomas. You said, that's a bold statement. And he turns, a woman was like, oh, when he turns the light on. The kids were bored. And again, the angry one was, who does he think he is?
We haven't heard that already tonight.
At 4, how does this actually work? Bamboo, what's he saying there? This is stupid. Again, that woman is just kind of upset about the whole shenanigans. The kids were really bored. Bored. Shortly thereafter, when you did the testing, they poked me in the leg. When you hit the Galion Gazette, it was quiet, just not much of anything.
All right, we just finished our first ripple. We regrouped really quick. Becca's having a great time still. And we're gonna make our way down to the basement.
I'm getting the creeps, man. The basement's not creepy. Not as creepy as the rest of the place. Okay, a little weird. That's a little weird. Storage.
Storage?
I get storage. Kids playing hide and seek.
I can feel, first, initially, a pressure. A lot of things have come and gone in this place. A lot of... The kids are distracting. Like, I keep hearing that. It's like they want
They're
my
still
attention.
just playing hide and go seek.
It's sort of like just on the periphery, just like they're just zipping by.
Mm-hmm. Are they acknowledging you, or are they just doing their thing?
I get the sense that it's a little taunting. It's a little like, come chase us. Mm-hmm. It's playful, but mischievous playful.
This place has a lot more intelligent spirits instead of just scary memories and like 1 or 2 scary things. So they seem to be moving around. They're not like, it's not like I'm picking up a lot of stuff in this room because it's not like an echo, it's an actual like person.
Chris, quarantine, let's go put you down here, right? Of course, after that. All right. All right.
Let's do it.
All right, buddy, you got a green light well on the Pandoras.
Going live.
He's a little scared.
Good.
I like his hat.
I'm not familiar with the place really at all, but a lot of stuff I've been hearing I need validated. If someone here could do that for me.
If someone here could do that for me.
I heard this was Native American land. If that is so, and you are still here, can you tell me your name?
Can you tell me your name?
And then down, down in the dark with Chris.
I was down here earlier and I heard a bunch of scuffling and what sounded like children giggling. Are you wanting to play?
Are you wanting to play?
There's the little kids again. Okay.
I just heard a deep moan come from that back wall. The flare just went out. Hey, Adam, ask Jeff. Will the flare go out on its own? Do I just got to turn it back on or what?
He said you're gonna have to turn it back on.
Okay.
Turned it off. It shouldn't have shut off.
Was it recording?
Yes.
Okay.
Come over this way. I can hear you scuffling back there. Now it's there.
There's someone downstairs in the basement if you want to play. You guys can go play hide and seek with him or play tag. I'm sure he'll appreciate it if you come up and touch him on the leg and say, "Tag, you're it."
Is that you kids wanting to play game? Are you wanting to play hide and seek?
Are you afraid yet?
Is that you kids wanting to play game?
Do you think it's
Want to
the?
play hide and seek?
There's yes,
There are children.
at his
Go
feet,
ahead.
pulling
Go
on
hide,
his
I'll
shirt.
go find you.
Give him a second to react. There's kids around his feet, pulling on him, shaking him, trying to get his attention.
But they're really loving you, Chris. I know you can't hear me.
Amazing. As soon as I said that,
You like playing hide and seek.
now it's getting to be where there's movement in all four corners. Hopefully we're catching something on that. But every time I go in there, I'm hearing it in here. It's like basically like they're either hiding from me or just playing a game.
Play a game. What exactly was that? Did you hear someone running away from you?
Yeah, you could hear footsteps or like little this shuffling again like I heard in here earlier today.
I'm really sure that if you jump out and yell boo, he will react in a way that you will find very amusing.
Oh my God. I swear to God, I just heard a little girl giggle. Wow.
Wow.
Now the little girl just screamed right behind him, really, really loud. She just went from being cute to angry as hell.
I'm hearing it all over now.
The little girl's throwing a tantrum and screaming. She's pissed.
Flare went out again. Can somebody tell me who is draining Michelle Belanger's batteries? Been doing it all night.
All of us. They said all of us.
I think your battery's flashing. That's for the mic.
What the hell?
Wow. Wow.
That's
Is that
Michelle.
3?
That's 3. Oh
Badass
my
girl.
gosh.
It literally sounds like legs moving together, like material.
Wow. Legs moving together like material.
Legs moving together like material.
Material.
There's a woman down there and she's really hot and she's fanning herself and she's like rubbing at the sweat on the back of her neck.
Whoa! I just heard a kid scream in that corner.
I'm not sure what I just heard, but there was squealing from the other room.
Can someone tell me the name of the president that died, that was close to this family, that everyone grieved over?
That everyone grieves over. Car outside. Car outside.
Yeah, I think it's just a memory
Right, just remember.
of hers. I don't think it's connected to the house at all.
I'm gonna shut him down.
Well, I wanted him to get freaked out.
I think the kids might have gotten tired of Chris.
All right, buddy, we're gonna round you up, all right?
Okay.
Back in the basement. Back in the basement. Chris, you probably have some good memories here.
I do.
You do?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna have even better memories because we're about to do something really crazy.
Poor Chris.
Poor Chris.
Always
I'm sure you got
poor
something good in
Chris.
mind, right?
We've got our friends upstairs. Jeff Fent, who's been here all night. You've seen him behind the scenes helping us. We've got Scott Felger, who's been a great Edison.
Yeah.
And we're gonna bring actually Scott down for this one. And our good friend Dan Allen, who's always with us. And let's do our last rip. We've been planning this for a while and see what happens.
Let's do it.
It wouldn't be an RU investigation without at least one controversial ripple. Designed to give spirits a chance to set the record straight, these kind of reenactments have very little historical backing of facts, and for obvious good reason. It's common knowledge that Edison electrocuted an elephant in order to misrepresent the genius of Nikola Tesla's alternative current. But we don't know how he organized the act before it happened. So out of sheer imagination, we're going to pretend that Edison is holding a secret meeting in the Gill house basement with one of the time period's most infamous business moguls, Harry Firestone. So with 20 minutes on the clock and 2 Pandoras running, let's see if the spirits call our bluff.
Harvey Firestone.
Mr. Thomas Edison. So, why did you call me here tonight?
As you know, Nikola Tesla is making advancements with alternating current.
Nikola Tesla. I'm very aware of what he's up to. That's a problem for you, though.
It is, but that's where you come in. I need help financing my efforts to stop him.
It is, but that's where you come in. Need help financing my efforts to stop him.
Oh my. Oh, Thomas. Oh, this is a little different. A little different than I thought tonight was going to go.
Thomas, a little different. A little different than I thought tonight was going to go. A little different. A little different than I thought tonight was going to go.
All right.
We need to show the public how dangerous alternating current is.
All right, we need to show the public how dangerous alternating current is.
All right.
We need to show the public how dangerous alternating current is.
All right, we need to show the public how dangerous alternating current is.
Edward, give the gentleman an example of what I have in mind.
Well, this is very different. Wow.
Wow.
I just watched you kill a man. Okay, I that's what I was brought here to see with your invention of electricity. Is this Tesla's? Is this his?
This is his.
Okay, what's your plan?
My plan is to defeat him.
My plan was to defeat him.
I need your money. I'm going to electrocute an elephant.
All right, you've got my money.
Got my money.
And Ripple. Yes, we are. All right.
This one was interesting because I actually got more chatter before the ripple started or before
What we're setting up.
Yeah, what we were setting up. And that was like curiosity and like some what's going on now. Are they really killing someone? No, they would never. They wouldn't do that. And like just chatter. But once you guys started the ripple, there wasn't a whole lot. So like in the first scene I got, it's theater. Or why'd they stop? And when everybody froze, there was like a level of confusion, I guess. But there was murmuring that I couldn't really pick up on. It was just sort of like a chattering of some sort in the background. The next section where we had the little mishap and the take two.
How are you?
I'm just letting you know what to pick up.
There was nothing for a while. Almost like things were just, pardon the pun, but shocked into silence. In 4, I don't like this, and that was a woman's voice. And someone scoldingly, what do you think you're doing? Or what do you boys think you're doing, you kids? I couldn't make out the word in the middle there. Again, more confusion, more silence. I think when he said, I'm gonna defeat him, there was a little cheer, like a yeah. About halfway through, I picked up the kids again, just kind of being sing-songy, but otherwise it was just quiet, which is not what I had expected out of the basement.
Hi, Becca.
Okay, so I agree. I did get somebody who was fascinated. Whenever you said the financial effort thing, that was funny because I heard a man's voice distinctly say they always want money. We're not giving any more money. But I heard these little kids in the corner saying, hello, look over here. Another voice says they've done it, so they were fascinated by your guys' ridiculousness. What are they waiting for?
I had that one too.
You got that? What are they waiting for?
What are they waiting for?
Why'd they stop?
Mm-hmm. I did hear some giggly women, and before we started, I kept hearing these giggly women who were walking around me, Michelle, like, they're psychic, they can see, like, just like women. And then, this is curious. He's mad. Jeez, the whole building just feels freaking weird. Oh, this room feels like a bedroom. Not so scary. A bedroom.
Oh, bedroom?
But this closet is freaking weird.
Yeah.
There's something about that closet that just gives me the creeps. I don't like it. You go stand in there, Chris. Oh, Chris is bringing out the big guns tonight.
Chris, hold active EVP right in there, buddy.
Okay.
You hold it.
1, 2, 3. All right, I think plenty of people have seen somebody in this area. Why is this walkway here? What makes this walkway so uneasy?
NDVP.
Can you hear that?
NDVP, real quick. We'll review it. That is that. Did you hear that scream? Almost like, holy shit. We will review that in 1 second.
Yeah.
What the f? It sounded like a.
Yeah, well, I don't know what that was.
I heard something. I didn't know if it
What
was-
the? Oh, I have chill bumps.
I gave me chills when I heard that. It didn't even sound human. Let's actually, we need to see what's on Pandora.
Oh yeah.
So here's
if
what
it
I did,
picks that up,
Yeah. All right, playing it back into the camera.
Alright, I think plenty of people have seen somebody in this area. Why is this walkway here? What makes this walkway so uneasy?
And that's what the end would be.
There are voices talking over us.
We hear like a,
Holy sh!
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
The whole time we was walking in this
That
way.
sound, that
he was
like,
trying to cut you off. Yeah.
that's scary.
Yeah.
I don't like
As
that
soon as we heard
sound.
that loud scream or sound on the Pandora, we all reacted to it.
reacted, yeah. It's your first time with us. We're gonna go easy. We're gonna give you 10 minutes.
And I don't know why he's going easy, because usually when he brings somebody in for the first time, he ties them up, chains them to something.
It's what
I
Ashley
don't-
would want. It's what Ashley would want right now. 1, 2, 3. Pandoras are running. This is Marcus quarantine. All right, we'll get out of your way.
Look.
Here.
Don't shut that.
Just a little bit.
Oh.
Bye, Marca.
Oh my god. Not funny. Can you still hear me on the phone?
You gonna turn that around?
What's that? Oh, yeah, we can.
You usually just watch it religiously.
Can you guys hear me? There's somebody up here with me. Can you tell me your name, please?
There's a little kid up there with her.
Getting very uncomfortable.
There's a little kid up there with you.
A little kid?
I guess. Well, there's a nice boob shot. There you go. Camera up.
Can you tell me your name?
There's a woman walking towards her with her hands cupped like this. She wants to show her something, but it's cupped.
There is a woman that came towards you with her hands cupped, like she wanted to show you something. Maybe you can ask her what she has to show you.
Okay. Hello, ma'am. Did you want to show me something?
Did you want to show me something?
I'm here if you want to talk to me.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Do you have a child here?
Do you have a child here?
She said, "You'll wake the baby."
Do you have a child here?
Good on Marcus. She got a little bit of feeling, but that's just creepy timing. Like, as a matter of fact, you do. And that's going to be an interesting EVP to listen to right there.
Actually, Margaret, as a matter of fact, she does have a child. She wants you to be quiet, not to wake them.
Oh, okay. Well, I can whisper. I'm very sorry. I don't want to wake the baby.
So funny.
Can you tell me your child's name? How about how old the baby is?
That's really weird. She's like rocking the baby. Like, it's really strange.
Interacting and intelligent.
Intelligent spirit.
And knows what...
The same person who was upstairs who supposedly led the seance. Do you want to hold the baby? Then I realized that's super creepy coming from a ghost.
I don't know how to instruct her on that. That's crazy.
Ask her if she wants to hold the baby.
Have her put her up. She does. Have her put her hands up. She's done similar stuff to that.
The older woman is actually asking if you'd like to hold her baby. And I don't really know. I said I don't know what to tell you on that. So run with that, Marka.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Alright, well, I really appreciate you asking. I've never really held very many babies, so I really appreciate the offer, but I might have to pass. It's not something I'm very comfortable with, but thank you again for offering. I appreciate it. That was very nice of you.
Very nice of you.
She's just touching her. She's strange in like that creepy way.
So this woman's touching Marka right now?
Yeah, she just kind of like in a nice way, but while she's like nicely touching her, she's kind of like she's rocking the baby, so she's like trying to
And
move
this has been a
Marka.
spirit that has all day. You had it. Michelle had it.
What threw me off is she looks different right now, and I realize why. When she was all dressed and she was excited about the people in her house with these like things that we brought, she would have been more dressed. She's holding the baby, so her hair is down, and she looks scarier.
Do you have any other children here? Or just the baby?
Or just the baby.
Were you going to tell me your baby's name? I'd really like to hear it.
I'd really like to hear it.
Were you going to tell me your baby's name? I'd really like to hear it.
I'd really like to hear it.
Mark, are you dealing with a very intelligent spirit? Actually, the one that we've encountered all day since we've been here. So she will answer questions. I mean, just like anything. How do I want to put it?
Maybe ask her, why is she still here?
Okay. Ma'am, can you tell me why you're still here?
Ma'am, can you tell me why you're still here?
Like, it's gonna be a weird feeling right now.
Hands are, my hands, there's a weird ramping of energy that's happening right now. I think the woman realizes we're about to leave.
Not really sure what else to ask.
Do you know we're about to leave you?
I think she realizes we're about to leave, and I don't think she wants us all to leave. Just ask her, I guess, is that true? Do you not want us to leave tonight?
Are you happy that we're here tonight? Do you not want us to leave?
You don't want us to leave?
All right, Mark, we're gonna come and get you. You've done well.
Thank you. Thank you for answering my questions. I really appreciate it.
I really appreciate it.
After spending 16 hours inside the Gill house, our investigation is complete. Out of all the investigations this past year, I feel that what we've done here tonight actually established a real connection with the entities that still reside here.
No, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Ever since Rebecca joined us, I've seen some of the most remarkable things. And when given the opportunity to have her mentor join us, the answer was clear.
I keep seeing somebody hanging.
Together, we have uniquely mapped out a brand new location, and hopefully what we have done here will assist future investigators. Make sure you visit us at residentundead.com and follow the entire team on Twitter. Be sure to also check out the brand new property we've invested in and are running in Winchester, Indiana, the Randolph County Infirmary, where there often you might just run into us.